Hey, Mike Salazar back again here at 7 p.m. Business Live presentation, which is today I'm going to show you how to earn 10K a month on high ticket online business. Are you guys ready? My name is Mike Salazar, business consultant and transformational coach, advisor at ABA, which is Activate Breakthrough Academy. All right. So I was here today, same as you guys, because of the problem, right? I find this how to earn 10K in 30 days because of my issue from when I hit the rock bottom. And is it okay if I can share you my story before we start our presentations? I want to make sure that my Wi-Fi is strong today because this is going to be important on how to make money in 30 days. Especially we are starting tomorrow, which is July 1 to July 29. I'm looking for 10 people who I can coach, right? Focus on 30 days with them, close 20 customers so they can start earning 10K in 30 days. Are you guys good with that? All right. So, but before we started, I would like to share a little bit about my background on my life cycles. All right. I got here because I hit the rock bottom. I used to work 30 years in a corporate world, right? Double job. I was doing okay, doing fine, and that's the only thing I know on how to become successful. Since I was young, I want to become successful because I grew up with my grandparents. My parents work as OFW, which is overseas Filipino worker, work abroad for many years. And I grew up with my grandparents. So during that time, I developed that I want to become successful so I can free up my parents not to work and stay with us, taking care of us. And the only thing I know is to work hard because that's what the school taught me to do on how to become successful. Because every one of us, even our grandparents and ancestors, go to school, work hard so you can be successful. And that's what we always think about in our mind, which I did. So what I did, I worked double job, right? Because I want to become successful for almost 30 years in the corporate world. I almost worked 2 jobs. But when I've been doing that, I forget about my health. I neglected actually my health because I'm just I sleep less, right? Eating junk foods, drinking Red Bull, eating coffee truck at all time, right? You know what I mean? So during that time, I want to keep awake. And because of that, I develop a high cholesterol, high uric acid, gout, right? Arthritis. And then the worst thing is I develop a chronic disease that has no cure. And then from that moment, I lay low on other job, right? I quit one job and open up a small business, which is a small retail pet store. It's an aquatic pet store. Actually, from there, I think I'm gonna be success because I open up a small business. I become a small business owner. But it gets worse actually, because what happened is I had to work more hours. I have to be a manager, I have to be a supervisor, I have to be inventory, I have to be cashier, I have to be accounting, I have to be a maintenance. So I have to work more hours because of the small business. And on top of that, I have to deal with my helper, I have to deal with the supplier that who always come me, right? Different suppliers come me, and then my helper steal money from you, those type of thing. And yet I make more money compared being employee. So I have one job, I have small business, and my life was easy life during that time. During that time, I have things, I can buy whatever I want. I provide everything for my family needs. So we were doing okay. I managed to have my own boat. I managed to have a good property, right? So my life become easy. And then the virus came in. The COVID-19 came in, right? And everybody was shocked, including myself. And during that time, I don't know what to do because I'm not prepared. I'm not ready. My knowledge is not ready. My personal development is not ready. I don't know what to do, right? So my life become a weak life. Oh, I pressed too hard, right? So during that time, I became complacent, thinking that, oh, it's just it's like a SARS, right? After 2 weeks, a month, it will be disappear. But a month is already gone. 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, I was still shut down on and off. And it goes all the way to 18 months. But during that time, I was complacent, right? I was complacent because I still have one job. But my job closed down. The company that I work with closed down as well. So what happened is, my expenses is bigger, way bigger than what I make, because I lost my job, plus my business is not making money, right? So what I did, instead of giving up the business, I started to loan money to save my business, because I know when everything go back, when everything goes to normal, my business will go up again like before, because I make a lot of money on business before, but it did not. So I end up keep borrowing money for financial institute, from my line of credit, from different bank to bank to bank, until I end up owing $150,000. And yet the economy, instead of going up, it goes worse, because all the inflations go up. And then war started, right? The war in Ukraine during that time. And that's how my life become hard life. So from weak life become a hard life. All right. So during hard life, this is how I started to lose everything. My COVID-19 devastated my business. I started to lose everything. I lose my house, lose my boat, right? We end up going to the small house, squish in. My comfort zone was here. It drops all the way down here to rock bottom. Instead of slowly, it went all the way down. So I don't know what to do. My family don't know what to do, because they were up here, goes down right away. And then during that time, I was asking for help with my mom, with my parents, my sister, right? Try to see if I could go up again. And then my wife are asking for extra shift during that time. And for myself, I don't know what to do, because even myself, I was shocked, thinking what I've done, right? Thinking what happened to me. Why is this happening to me? All I want is to become successful, but it never happened to me. I try my best, right? And then I started to depress. I don't know what to do, losing hope, right? And during that time, I was in really, really pain. I feel like I was drowning in the deep sea that I cannot go up. It's everything still here. Until I see my kids are suffering so bad, way so bad. And that's how I don't know what to do. And that's how I started to surrender my faith to Him. That's how I started to remember Him. Because during that time, when I was busy, I was doing okay. I never give him a, I never thank him for all the grateful that I have, for all the things that I have. I never appreciate. So from that moment, I started to let go and let God and surrender my faith to him. And then I decided to go up. I decided that this is enough. Enough is enough. I have to do something. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I will go up there. And from that moment, I started becoming obsessed on how to become successful, reading books, listening to podcasts. That's how I started to see my high-ticket online business, search it up, because I was down already, and I don't wanna go down more, right? I'm too skeptical. My mind is too much. I'm afraid of scammer. So it's all black. All the potential, the opportunity is all black to me until I surrender myself. Until I let it go. Because I have nothing to lose. I hit the rock bottom already. And once you hit the rock bottom, the only thing you can go is go up. So what the heck, I go for it. You know what I mean? And don't feel sad. I know, I sense that you guys are sad. This is the rock bottom. This is average. This is rich. I just hit the rock bottom. Over rock bottom, that means I'm dead. Alright, so I just hit the rock bottom. And then from that moment, I know it's something to do with God, because he provides me all the things that I need to know. He provides me the right coach, the right leader, the right environment, and the right mentor, which is Sir MJ Lopez. He's the great man that he put me to the map again. Especially when I learned the success blueprint to him. Right? And that's what I learned, that Tony Robbins quoted, that life is not happen. Life doesn't happen for you. It happens to you and what you deserve in life. So from that moment, I was thinking maybe the God did this in purpose, because from the moment I've been trying to work hard to go up, to become successful, and then I tried business, small business, retail pet store, to go up, to become successful, but none of them pan out to me. And then I guess God just showing me that that's not for me. He showed me that there is a better life for me and preparing me to be stronger, in which he supplies me all the tools, all the skills, all the coach, all the right environment, so I could be in this situation, which is strong life. And then from that moment, I learned how to become a millionaire mindset. So if the pandemic came again, I don't care anymore, because it's already up there. Learning your skills, personal development, growth mindset, switching your mindset to the different way is big difference than what I thought before, because all I know is to work hard to become successful. And that's all I know for 30 years in the corporate world. Nobody taught me what I've learned until I went to rock bottom. And from that moment, I started to teach. I never knew that I'm going to be a life coaching. I never knew that I'm going to be talking to in front of you, because I'm introvert. All I want is the thing that I'm interested. If I'm not interested, I step away. Even in the party, I don't get along with talking to chismis. Chismis is gossip, right? Talking to someone else. I'm not like that a person. I was just here to do my things because I'm introvert. And now I'm extrovert. It's big difference. Anything that I don't like to do, I am doing right now. Anything that helped me to go up, that's what I'm doing right now. But before, I don't know if you guys can resonate, before, anything that doesn't help me to go up, I don't do. No, anything that doesn't help me to go up, I do. Anything that helps me to go up, I don't do. You guys following? Right? I think it's better when I speak it in Tagalog. But like I said, my first language is Tagalog. I'm Filipino. And I'm just trying to speak in or translate it in English so everyone can feel free to learn on how to have skills and personal development if it comes of how to earn 10K in 30 days. Because everyone deserves a life that they wanted, not working hard for the rest of your life. And this is the reason why I'm here, because I am sharing you all the failure that I have so you can avoid it. You guys are there, right? Comment below. And my phone is on the other side because I'm doing this, right? So I don't know who is commenting or who is watching right now, but whoever you are, thank you for support. Please like, comment, so that way I can start seeing on my other screen, right? So my life becomes strong so I can go back to easy. Now the questions to all of you. Where are you right now on your life cycle? If you are related with me, if you can resonate with me, that's good. Stay on this video till the end, because I will share you what helped me to go up and become strong life again, right? Because I know some of you guys, some are not the same, because some of them are really, really weak heart, and instead of going up there, when they hit depressions, they started to end up themselves. And there's a lot of people that you've been hearing because of the problem that they cannot take because of stress, depressions, and they just give up. And this is why I'm here today, just to avoid that. So there is a hope. So you guys are not alone, right? That's why I'm here, to show you all my knowledge and failure that I've been through. Are you guys learning so far? Right? Can you guys resonate on my story? Right? So ask yourself a question, where are you right now? And if your output, if you are stressing, if you are feeling bad in your situation right now, it's because of the byproduct of your decision. Who you are right now is a byproduct of your decision yesterday, last week, last month, last year, 5 years ago, right? Maybe 10 years ago or 30 years ago, like me. I am the cycle all the time, never go up, right? I just realized this now after 30 years, because I was too busy working, and I closed my mind, I closed my cup to every opportunity that is coming to me. And there's no one to blame except me, because I closed my parachute. And my mentor said that if you jump to the airplane and the parachute doesn't open, what happened to you? You fall down. And that's what exactly happened to me. I fall down because I did not open the parachute, right? So right now, as you know, in Canada, tariffs are increasing, inflation are increasing because of Donald Trump not shut down, increased all the tariff in all American products, plus the war, plus all the weather are changing, earthquake, storm, wildfire is all there. And the worst thing is we're in crisis. And this is the reason why people cannot sleep at night. What is the two main reasons why people cannot sleep at night? Right? Number one, stress, which is, for me, stress is worse than addiction. Because stress is everywhere. As soon you go to sleep and then somebody wake you up, you pissed off because you just fall in sleep. You just fall asleep and then somebody wake you up, you're pissed off, right? You're stressed right away. Or waking up in the early morning, right? Go to your work, battle the traffic, that's another stress. And by the time you get to work, you have to deal with your coworkers, your lead hand, your supervisor, your manager, and that's all stress right there. And then you go back home, you're already tired, and the kids want to ask you something, you yell at them because you're already tired, and that's all stress. And is it normal to all of you guys? No, because your life is not balanced. Right? And when you're stressed, what happened? Your mind's getting cuckoo. Right? Instead of trying to solve the stress, trying to figure out what's stressing you down, what do? You try to ignore it. You'll become ignorant. Right? Instead of dealing with stress, what you do, oh, let's go have fun. Let's go drink beer. Let's go use drugs. Or let's go casino. Or maybe eat bad habit just to forget about your stress. But again, those are only temporarily. You might forget your stress, but it's still there and you added up more stress, which is number one cause of health challenge. Right? So this is the reality to all of us, guys. Right? This is you. Right? And then you know that you're already building stress. Stress there, stress for your kids, stress from your work, stress from your bills, stress from the environment, stress from the government, stress from the weather, stress from your old past, until it builds up. So instead of erasing all the stress, instead of solving it, you make it worse. Right? What happened in reality, and this is why a lot of people have depression, have diabetes, have blood pressures because of that. Right? So what do you need to do? Okay? In order for us to solve the problem, we need to recognize that there is a problem. We need to understand that problem is part of us. And if the problem is keep recurring and you don't solve it, maybe the problem is you. Right? Yes, you. If the problem is keep recurring, the problem is you. And that's what everybody does. You're not alone. And that's why I'm here on how to overcome that, so you could break out to this stress, right? and give you the result. What happened? To solve your problem. Are you guys learning so far? Right? You need to break out. You need to break through so you can solve all this stress. Right? What if I told you that I have all this product to help your health? Right? Let's say it's too late. I have all this product to help you on your health challenges. All right. So next, there is two issues why keep people awake at night. What's the second one? Please comment below. Next one is finances, which is the number one cause of stress. So to avoid stress, what do you need to do? Is to increase financing. Is to increase finances to help you come down, to help you solve all your problems. And this is why I'm here for, right? To give you a proper financial health. Then physical health. Financial health plus physical health equals mental health. Peace of mind, right? When you have a mental health, your mental is not thinking too much, you got a peace of mind. Right? I hope you guys are writing this down because this thing could help you. You know what I mean? Because if you don't increase the finances, well, what happened? Right? You build some stress and depression, and there's a lot of people, actually 65% of people are, no, 1,000 of people actually, when you Google it, 1,000 of people are committing suicide because of depressions, because of the stress, right? And then 65% of people are struggling in financial due to a combination of rising living costs. Everything goes up right now, right? Stagnant wages, everything goes up, but our salary stays the same. And economic instability, especially when the war is going higher. We're in crisis, my brother and sister. And this is why we need to have something. We need to have a plan. We need to decide, plan, achieve that planning, right? And do actions. Once you do action, you monitor everything until you achieve what you really want in life. And that's why I'm here to push you to go up, to achieve your dream and goals, right? A lot of people don't have a spare tire or safety net in case you lost your job, right? What happened when you go to work and you see the sign, the company closed, and when you ask the security, oh, the company bankrupt, what would you do? Do you have emergency fund for that? A lot of people doesn't have now. They just rely on what's tomorrow, which is no good, right? Come what may. You know what I mean? What happened if you get injury? You walk out to the door, you slip, you step on the banana, you slip, and you cannot work for 6 years or 1 year. What would you do if you don't have emergency fund? Or company downsizing, right? Or for those people who's retiring this year or maybe next year, and you don't have retirement saving, what would you do? You know, I've known a lot of people. Since I work in 30 years in corporate world, every single year, somebody hit 65 to retire. And they end up still working on Walmart, Home Depot, McDonald's, or any small store out there. And when I ask them, Why are you still working? You're supposed to be retired, relaxing on your life. There's only one answer that they keep saying. I can't afford it. I still have bills to pay. I still have to finish my car. I still have to finish my house. I still have to pay the rent. The pension that we have is not enough. And why is that? Right? You know what's the worst thing? Our life expectancy is around 70 to 80 years old. We're lucky to hit 75 to 80 years old. And if we started to work around 17 to 65, that's already 50 years of your working. Instead of retiring, you're still working up to 70. And if your life expectancy is 75 to 80, so you have at least 5 to 10 years to enjoy your life. And maybe during that time, you're already like this. You're walking like this, or maybe like this, or maybe you're in the wheelchair. That's the reality, my brother and sister. I know because I've been there. I've not been there of being injured. I've been in the corporate world for 30 years. And I know what I'm talking about. Anything that what I'm talking about is the result of what happened from my friends, from what happened to me. And this is why I'm here sharing you what exactly happened. And this is why I'm here to stop that nonsense in our life. You know what I mean? We don't have emergency. Most people don't have spare time. Safety net. This is why we need more money. You need to understand that money is important to us because every single one of us has a story, right? And I believe that it's a turning point to know why we need more money in our life. You need to recognize why we need more money, right? Now, here is the hard truth, okay? Everyone wants financial, but not everyone. What happened? Something error right there. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but this was not supposed to come up. Here is the hard truth. Everyone wants financial abundance. Okay, I'm making this up right now, but not everyone will succeed. Okay, not every idea will work. Not every business will thrive. All right, there's some misunderstood over here. And why is that? Okay, let me repeat it. Here is the hard truth. Everyone wants financial abundance. Everyone wants to make money. Everyone wants money. But not everyone will succeed. Not every idea will work. Not every business will thrive. Why is that? Right? Why is that? Here is the top 10 problem. Okay? Here is the top 10 problem on why we cannot achieve financial abundance. Okay, number one is no clear definition of success. Do you know how to define your success? Please comment below on how you define your success. And if not, that's exactly my point. In order for you to pointed to your destination, to your dreams, to your goals, is you know how to define your success. Do you know how you define your success? If some of you guys following me, you probably heard this before, and by now you should know how you define your success, because every single one of us has different, especially when you have health condition, your defining success are different, especially when your life, every single one of us has different life, right? And is it okay to share you my definition of success so I can give you a little bit of the clarity on how you define yours? Is that okay? Please comment yes, right? Here is my definition of success. Can you guys see it? Number one is God. All right? The reason why God is my number one on how to define success, because when I hit the rock bottom, I surrender my faith to Him. And from that moment, He gave all the tools, the coach, the right environment to me. And I know it's Him, because there's no such thing as they're all popping up at once when I hit that rock bottom. And I know He is preparing me for something big. And this is why I found my blueprint. Because like I said earlier, I never knew that I'm going to be speaking to all of you and become a life coach. As a worker for 30 years in the corporate world, I'm exactly the same thing as you. All I want is just go home, work, sleep in the couch, drink my beer, sleep, same thing again, go home, right? Work hard, go to couch, watching sports, and sleep for 30 years. And yet, I'm complaining because I felt like I'm trapped, I felt like I'm struggling, I felt like everything went down to me. And that's what exactly happened. And then that's what I started to go up, learn the Chinese proverb that if there's a crisis, there is opportunity, right? Everything goes up after that when I change my life. And that's what I want you guys to do. That's why my brand is changed. And I kept saying on my YouTube series, I kept saying on my live videos, learning videos, at the end of that, if there's no change, there is no changes in your life. So change. It's a hard thing to do, but do the things that you hate. Everything will change, right? No clear definition of success. So number two is financial confidence. When I hit the rock bottom, everything changed, and I'm not used to that because I was in a comfort zone all the way down. So I still have the habits of buying things of what I want, habits of doing things what I want. But when I hit the rock bottom, everything changed. I have to look for the price, like a poker, like this, check the price. And when she is bad, oh, I don't like it. Even though my heart was saying, you need it, you need that item. And because I cannot afford it, I just put in my head, I don't like the item. That's really hard. And I don't know if it happens to you. In every groceries, I have to look for sale, right? If I don't see any yellow sign that it shows sale, I'm not gonna get it. And even though with my kids, sometimes I treat them on the restaurant, small restaurant instead of big like before. And when I check them out, I watch them like a hawk to see the menu that they're gonna order. And if I see expensive, I just look at them. No, right? Those are the hardest things that in my life. I still feel it. And this is why my second of definition success is to have a financial confidence, not a financial freedom. Financial freedom, that means you get everything. That means you can buy whatever you want. Financial confidence is just the things that I can afford to buy, is have it. Right? Because of my health, I don't need to be a financial freedom. But if I got awarded because of that, or maybe blessings come, then I accept it. Right? But I never expecting. All I want is to have a financial confidence and to serve all of you become successful. Because those are my missions. Those are my goal now. right? Those are my fulfillment, and because He gave me everything, and now I'm giving it back to the community. All right. So the third one is financial. No, third one is time freedom, which is I already achieve it. I have my own time spending with my kids, with my family, with my loved ones, with my relationship, spending with my community, which is Culture Filipino of Ontario, spending 13 years serving with them. Um, Also, I spend time more on my own business to work hard on my own business and work hard on my own dream, not rather than working hard to someone else's dream. All right. So those what I got right now, and the fourth one is to have this is cross. Can you guys see it? Right. The cross means health. It's because I neglected my health before. Now I want to catch up. I want to make sure that I'm healthy. That's why you will see me walking in the park, doing exercise, doing swimming, right? Because I want to maintain my health now. Health is wealth. And if you can prevent to have sickness, do it now. And the good thing is my product is health, right? Because I don't know if you experience this, right? All my relatives are having fun, eating good stuff, and I was on the side having stomach ache, right? Or gout, arthritis, or sometimes toothache. That's why health is what you need to protect it no matter what. Because what would you do with money or time if you're sitting down like that, or maybe you're laying down in the hospital already? It's not worth it, right? So you need to prevent. You need to protect your health. Okay? So number 5 is fulfillment. Fulfillment is the things that you really fulfill in life, right? For example, I'm fulfilled of I help you on how to become successful. If you become successful for my help, for my service, that's my fulfillment. Or helping my family, my loved ones, my community. Those are my fulfillment. Not the money yet, but somehow if I have enough blessing, then of course I have to donate. I have to give my church. I have to donate with the church, increase my tithe, helping others who needs help, right? Those are the things. And then the last one is to have a proper relationship. Of course, relationship with your loved ones, with your kids, with your family, with your relatives, with your church, with your community, because you need to have a proper relationship. So that way you know how important or how appreciate you are. You appreciate yourself. Because if you don't have a proper relationship, you might ending up getting cuckoo and then end up yourself. Because there's a lot of people who doesn't have that yet. Like people who's been successful, being famous in the world, right? Receiving awards, lots of money, and yet they still ending up themselves because they don't have a proper fulfillment and relationship in life. You guys following? Right? So those are my definition of success, and I don't know about you, but you can apply this so you could learn. All right? So the second one is fear and self-doubt. All right? Number 3 is don't know what to do. Do you know what to do? Right? Because if you know what to do, you're probably successful by now. You're probably earning millions, right? Number 4, don't know where and how to start. Like I said, if you don't know how to define your success, that means you don't know how to start. Number 6, poor self-image and belief, right? If your output, if your self-image right now are not happy because of your input and belief. Number 7, can't handle emotions. You get pissed off, right? You don't know how to handle when you got rejections. You just stay quiet instead of overcome it or handle the obstacles, right? Number 8, wrong patterns and habits, right? Especially when you have autopilot patterns already that you do daily, that you just go around and around, right? Number 9, stay in comfort zone and procrastinations. Number 10 is don't know who you are. Do you know who you really are? That's a question for you now. Do you know who you are? Right? Because myself, I don't know who I am, and that's the reason why I failed. It's very important to know who you really are. All right? So now, let me share you this hanging bridge framework that I learned from my mentor. All right? So this is you. This is the hanging bridge. Right? And this is your dream, your goals and dreams. So all you have to do is just cross the bridge and you will receive this. But why is too hard to do? Because of these 10 problems, right? When I ask you right now, whatever name you is, right? I ask you just to cross the bridge, you will receive your goals and dream. But most people, and this is the reality, when I sit with them, okay, this is what you have to do, this is what goal you have to do, this is what business you need to do, and they still backing out. Their mind is getting, what happened? Their mind start getting anxious, confused, anxiety, right? Or any uncomfortable emotions. And that's the reality. You feel scared. What is this a risk, right? Scarcity, you feel regret or any uncomfortable emotion. And that's the reality, isn't it? Every time we strive you for a goal, you feel fear of the unknown, fear of self-doubt, or sabotage yourself, knowing that you didn't do it yet, but you're already afraid of the opportunity. Why is that? Right? And every time you back up, you going back to your old pattern. You're going back to your wrong patterns and habits. And that leads you to stay in comfort zone, so you feel safe, right? Because you feel safe, you don't feel any anxiety, you don't feel any fear of unknown, right? So you stay in your comfort zone and procrastinations. Here is the reality, my brother and sister. Here is the top 10 problem. So now, how do you overcome this? How to deal with all these problems? Right? You need to use your pain. Where are you right now? Right? So I'm here. Oh, did you hear that on my mic? I just hit my mic. So I'm here to push you, right? Remind you on your pain. Why are you not achieving your dreams and goals? Those are pain. Because if you're stuck, of being stuck, if you are feeling that something is blocking you to achieve your goals, if you feel like struggle for many years, I'm here to push you to achieve your dreams. All you need to do is change right now, today, right? Not tomorrow, the next day, or after that. Change, decide today. Either you're not deciding right now to me, but you decide to change on your life and learn all these things that I'm giving you, right? And if you are ready to work with me. I will push you using your pain, right, to pull you, right? I'm pulling you. Once you hit the halfway, I'll pull you to achieve your dreams and goals, right? And what happened when you achieve your dreams and goals? Pleasure, right? So you will work hard to push to get what you want in life and deserve. Those are the pleasure. What happened if you get it? Right? What happened if you achieve all my definition of success? Isn't it great to have time to your family, to your loved ones? Right? Because that's what I'm doing. What happened if I give you $10,000 this month? What would you do? And the next month you get another $10,000. And the next month you get another $10,000. What would you do? Definition of success. It will help you, right? Let me share you on how to activate breakthrough. Are you guys learning so far? Or you want me to skip this? Please comment below because I don't see you guys commenting, right? Comment below if you want me to continue on how to show you on how to activate breakthrough in your life, right? Normally I do this on Zoom meeting, but now I'm giving it for free to all of you guys. Normally, if you see any financial coach or life coachings out there, they charge you $100, $99 to see all this framework. But everything is free. So you take advantage, right? All I want is follow me, share this live, and if you're ready to work with my organization, then we go on, right? So what we have here is past, present, and future. Okay? The question you ask yourself will determine the course of your destiny. That's by Tony Robbins. But I click it too hard. Supposed to be not there yet. There you go. My finger. So from your past, we all know that you're not happy. Right? Your output is not good. You're not happy from your past. And then from your present, if you don't change, what will happen to your future? The same thing, right? Right? This is where you are. And what do you want in your future? This is you. What you want in the future? What do you want in your goals and dream? Right? Now, remember, the question you ask yourself will determine the course of your destiny. What do you want in your future? What do you want? Right? And again, if you don't know how, if you don't know what you want, like I said on the top 10 problems, right? You are not going to get there. In order for us to go to point A to point B, you have to have a proper destination. You have to have a clarity on what you really want in life. Right? Where do you want to go in the future? Where do you want to go? Comment below. Or write down in a piece of paper, where do I want to go? Right? Those are your goals and dreams. Where do you want to achieve? Even Google, if you put your locations and you don't put your destination where you're going, the Google map will not answer you back because you don't put where your destinations. You have to know where you are and where you want to go. Where you want to go in the future. Something went to my eyes. Right? Let me share you my goals and dreams again. This is not definition. Definition is the hierarchy. Goal and dreams is just the things that what you really want to be finished, right? For example, for me, I want to finish out my debt so I can be free of debt. I lost my house, so I want another house, but this time a dream house, right? A dream car, a dream vacation, right? And expensive things like Rolex, nice suit, right? Nice shoes, and for the girls, maybe massage, nail polishing, or fixing your eyebrow, hair, or everything, right? Fixing nice clothes, right? Nice bag, Louis Vuitton, right? Michael Kors. Michael Kors is my brand, right? Coach, you name it, whatever you want to do. If I give you 10K, can you afford this? And the next month I give you another 10K, what would you do? Right? And if you calculate all this, between 3 to 5 years, you achieve it. Okay? It will cost you at least 5 to 10 million easy. So ask yourself, from the past, did you achieve 5 to 10 million? If the answer is no, what about on present? If you don't change on your current situation, do you think you will achieve 5 to 10 million in total? Right? If the answer is no, what do you need to do? Right? You need to overcome those 10 problems that I just show you, and you need a coach and mentor to help you achieve your goals and dreams. But yet, this is another reality. You might see this, you might learn from me, right? And you feel that you learn a little bit of skills and strategy. And again, I know most of you guys are doing this, right? Like this one I miss. The reason why I put this, because your future become your past become the present, right? It circle you down if you don't change. It will circle you down 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. What about during that time you lost your job like me? During that time you feel sick like me. What happened? The reason why I'm telling all of you this, because it happens to me. I did not clear my cup. My mind is always full. I never put any self-development or personal development or any transformational development to my head. And that's what exactly happened to me. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you? Right? So again, it becomes to your identity. Right? The more you go in circles, right, your future become your past become your present, and your present become your future. You're just going random in circle. It become your identity. That's your self-image. And like I said earlier, who you are right now is the byproduct of what happened from yesterday, from last week, from last month, last year, last 5 years ago. Right? So you need to change that. And if you don't change, you in the future, you'll go back. And then it, because like I said earlier, most of the time we learn something from how to do this, how to do that, especially in social media. That's why in social media, how is popular, right? But they end up the Carabao. They end up in the Carabao. They stuck. Do you know what I mean? That's an old saying from back home. How to do this, how to do that, how to do the shortcut way. They focus more on their strategy, right? But it because on their old story, from their old patterns and beliefs, the strategy will not work, because this is what blocked them. And those are the top 10 problems that I talked about earlier on how to overcome, because this is your old patterns from beliefs and story in your head, right? this negative thinking in our head from your past, from your when you were abused when you were a kid, maybe you have molested when you were a kid, or maybe you've been treated bad with your relatives or with your friends, or you have something you lost, you have the grieveness that you cannot let go, or something happened with your bills, something happened your financial issues, something wrong with your coworkers, your environment, the war, right? The world, everything. And the more you fill that up in your brain, it's gonna get more worse, because neuroscientists and psychology find out that our brain is full of negativity. They are wired with negativity already. And the more you fill it up with negative issues, thoughts from your old pattern, from your old story, your old beliefs, the more it anchors you down until you cannot go up. And that's why they find out that our brain is programmed not to become successful. It's programmed to survive only. It's just surviving. And then once you make a little bit of strategy to go up, strategy is good, because I'm here today because of the strategy, skills and development. But you just need to learn on how to overcome. You just need to learn on how to let go of the blockage in your life. Right? If you learn how to let go of the blockage, and the strategy will work. But from now, if you don't know how, what happened is your state will be in negative momentum. Right? Your mental state, your physical state, and your emotional state is not going to be aligned. Right? You know what I mean? This is an example. Okay? Your mind, heart, and body, right? Which is your mind, which is your thought, emotions, and action. If it's not aligned, it's not gonna work. If you only work mind, which is your strategy, your heart, which is your story from old emotions and everything, and your body and action will not move, because these two are not aligned. So what do you need to do in order for you to have alignment so your actions, your body will work? What do you need to do? You need to clear up your cup. Right? You need to create a new you. This is your old you. This is a new me. This is an old you, new me. You get it? Right? You need to create a new self-image. You need to create a new identity. You need to clear your cup, empty it out, because if you clear your cup, then start on state. State is, where are you right now? How do you feel? Like what I said earlier, you have to use your pain to leverage, right? And then once this one is clear, you remove your emotional blockage. Once this one is clear, you created the new story, right? So the strategy will work by itself. And your action, your body will move after that, because you have the proper alignment. I hope you guys are writing this down, because this is massive value to learn. What blocking us down is this. And you need to solve those 10 problems that I told you on how to clear our mind and how to remove the blockage in our old story, in our old emotions. Actually, everything is in here with your conscious mind and subconscious mind. All right, you will learn about more. I shared this about brain neuroscientists on my other lives, but you're gonna have to watch everything again to remember. I don't know which episode, I don't remember which live that I did that to explain the neuroscience about brain. Okay, you will learn more about that. You guys following so far? Right? Okay. Now you learn how to do the personal development and transformation. Now I'm going to show you who do you want to become. Right? Because this is very important one that I just learned as well. This is what we call cash flow quadrant presentation by Robert Kiyosaki. All right, Robert Kiyosaki help a lot of people to have a clarity on who do you want to become to achieve your goals and dreams. All right. So what we have here is stand for employee, S stand for self-employed, B stand for business owner, I stand for investor. So on this quadrant, on left quadrant, right, there are 95% of people are work to earn and sell their time. Right? Being employee, you have a job. You work 8 hours, you got paid 8 hours. And then if you don't work, what happened? You don't get paid. And then you will start again the next day, right? Same goes with self-employed, right? Self-employed are like me, small retail pet store. If I close the store, I don't make money. Or real estate, doctor, lawyer, dentist, or maybe mortgage broker, or any skilled labor that owning their own business. So if they got injured, they don't make money. So if they sleeping, they don't get money, which is same thing, trading time for money, starting over every day at zero. So you have no leverage. And the rule of thumb is you need to make money while you're sleeping. That's the rule of thumb. And that's what I've learned too, because mind you, I've been in a corporate world for 30 years, right? Now, let's talk about on this quadrant, which is only 5% of people. B stands for business owner. Business owner is you own a system and people works for you, right? Business owner like McDonald's, Burger King, Home Depot, Walmart, KFC, Jollibee, they have the franchise, right? So every single business owner, they probably have 100 franchise. Those are 100 people. Each franchise owner have they're building up, right? So if you're in this area, let's say Jollibee in Canada, right? You started a franchise over here, right? All maybe US, Europe, whatever you want to do, right? Those are what we call the entrepreneur. Here is self-employed. You own a small business, right? There's a different. Once you're in a business owner, you call entrepreneurs. You networking with all your franchises people, right? And then J. Paul Getty said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people efforts than 100% of my own effort. So what do you mean by that, right? So in each franchise that he has percentage. He doesn't want to pay like 100%, right? Because if he got injured, he got nothing. You guys following me? But if you have 100 people, if you had 100 franchise, five franchise down, you still make money, right? And plus, in this side, you work to learn and buy time and franchise. So buying time, you know that our time, you know that we cannot sell our time. No. How do you call this? You know that we can buy our time, right? But how many hours in a day? We only have 24. So how do you make that more? We buy time, right? I'll give you an example. For example, myself. An average person can work only 8 hours to 12 hours. And if you have double shift, then you work 16 hours. But the average is 8 hours. So, imagine I have another 100 people works for me. I have 100 franchise works for me. So one person each have 8 hours. So if you multiply 8 hours to 100, how much? 800 hours. And how many hours in one day? We only have 24 hours. Imagine, you see the smart work of being a business owner, right? You own a system and people work for you. And thus, people equals dollars. Leverage, correct? And that's what the business owner does. Now, investor, money works for you. You have passive income. Income not dependent on your presence. So mean you can make a lot of money while you sleep as well. But the problem is, you know the environment right now, you know what's going on in the war. A lot of companies are shutting down. AI are popping up, which is it's using a different body, a popular body that you thought that they're telling the truth, and people are going to it, and all of a sudden they lost their money because they realized that it's a scam. There's so many of that. So you have to know on how to invest yourself or a reliable agent or a broker. Especially now AI, there's a lot of scam. Using a lot of AI, you don't know if it's real or not. So be careful on that. Investing right now, investing is good if you know what exactly you're doing, because you could sleep and wake up with a lot of money. But if you don't know what you're doing, you can sleep and wake up with everything is gone. Right? It's risky. That's why it's a gamble. But if you know what you're doing, that means it's a necessity for you. You know what I mean? It's liability because you know what you're doing. You're smart. You don't sleep because you know what the market's going down and not. But sometimes not sleep is no good too, right? But people doesn't sleep because you have to learn on how to invest. You don't want to lose, right? And that's how you get rich. But if you don't know how, it's not safe, especially now. Everything is struggle. A lot of companies are down. That's why all investment, not all, because there's some investment are going up, right? So it's like this. So you just need to know how to invest. So they're all both good, right? So now on this quadrant, okay, on these 4 quadrants, employee, self-employed, business, and investor, which is the safest way to go? If you're gonna ask me, I've been in a corporate world for 30 years. I've been in the self-employed for 6 years, and none of them pan out for me. And when I did try the high-ticket online business, which is to have my own franchise, it works for me. And this is why you see me here today. And this is why I become life coach. This is why I find my success blueprint, because business owner work for me, whether I'm here teaching you guys, whether I'm in the mall spending time with my family, whether I'm swimming, whether I'm exercising, whether I'm going to the park, whether I'm playing basketball, I still get paid because of the system, right? You have a system and people works for you. You need to have a franchise. But the question is, how much is the franchise right now? Right? How much is the business franchise? First, it will take you some serious cash to get it set up well over $1 million. Second, it will take you countless hours to learn how to get it work well on their system, because every single business is systematized, right? You need to learn their technical knowledge, design experience, advertising and marketing, receptionists and employees, warehouse inventories, and overheads. And plus, you need to have this, to start a business from scratch, you need to have a 13 process before you can start making money. And if you don't know if you're gonna make money or not yet, because it will take 3 to 5 years, right? And those are the hard thing of getting to become a business owner. Now, it's because of the technology and internet, they make everything easy and $0 for franchise. And that's why I'm here for. You don't need to be tech savvy. We will provide you all the tools and the trainings that you need to learn, rather than spending millions and 13 process to create a business. Now, this is one of the important, right? Because even though you have your own franchise, but if you don't have a proper formula here, still not gonna work. And this is how you will learn how to overcome those 10 problems that I shared you earlier. All right, let me share you this framework, and if you can comment, what is this? Hi Christy, thanks for watching. Please comment below. All right, I see on my other phone, but those are different pages that I share. So success is like an iceberg, right? What people see is only 5% of the iceberg. But what we don't see, what people don't see, is how big the iceberg built in underneath the ocean, underneath the water. Same goes in our success, right? What people see is the results and events only, on how they're showing off their mansion, big houses, collection of nice cars, right, on their events, donating money on the charity or showing off their money, getting interviews. But we only see 5% of the results and events. Same goes with iceberg. We only see 5%. But what we don't know is what they did to have the result and events, which is they have the proper actions and proper behaviors to achieve the result that they want and events that they want. And where is this action and behavior coming from? Because of their self-image. Remember earlier, if you are just following me right now, rewatch this live, because I explain you what's blocking us, right? What blocking us in our identity, why we cannot move up, why we're stuck, why we're struggle, why we're trapped, why we stuck in our life every day, because of your self-image, because of your identity. Now, I ask you to clear that up and create a new identity. So this is your self-image. Same goes with success people. What they do, they clear the self-image, they create a new self-image to get the result and events they want, and to do the actions and behavior because of the self-image. Now, where is the self-image coming from? How do they have a proper self-image? Because of the proper structure of living, right? This self-image, they build to have a determinations to create actions and results they want. They have persistence, they have daily goals, they have burning desire, they have plan and manage on their goals, right? They keep growing their skills, their mindset, right? And on the other side, they know how to handle disappointment, handle rejection, and handle tears or emotions, because of they build their self-image properly. And again, where the self-image coming from? Because of their structure of living. These are the daily routine that they do to create a proper self-image. And to get the proper structure of living, you need to feed your mind, right? You need to have a formula on how to do it. And if you missed it, those 10 problems earlier, these are the formula on how to overcome. You have to have a self-mastery. You need to learn pattern mastery. You need to learn science of achievement, art of fulfillment, and state management. Those are the formula to feed your structure of living, to feed your mind, to have a proper structure of living, to get self-image, to work on your action and behavior to get the results and events that you want. Right? So if your output are no good, you need to feed this. Because if you start feeding this is your input, and you will get the result that you want. You will get the proper output. You will get the success. You will achieve your dream and goals. Are you guys with me? Right? You still here? Please comment below if you are learning. So now, let's talk about the business. What we have here is your digital academy to Kingdom Online Wealth Creation. Okay? Which is Activate Breakthrough. All you need to do is a laptop and a smartphone with a high Wi-Fi connection, and they will do the rest. Okay? Activate Breakthrough System Portal is a faith-based community designed to reconnect people with God, choosing to utilize high-ticket model as a vehicle to achieve this mission. They provided mentorship, 24/7 support, and it's a global online business with an automated system that can be passed down to our children from generation to generations. Right? So, these are the new economy. Okay, this is Activate Breakthrough. What we have here is Uber, Airbnb, Lyft, Shopify, Alibaba, eBay, and Amazon. Every single one of them, they have something in common, which is they are facilitator of transaction. They don't deal with manufacturers. They don't deal with the product. What they do is help you sell your product to all around the world, right? For example, Uber platform. Who look for the customer for Uber platform? I mean Uber driver. Uber platform, right? Who pays the Uber platform? I mean Uber driver. Uber platform. Same goes with Airbnb. Airbnb, who look for the renter, who look for the customer for the Airbnb renter? Airbnb platform, right? Same goes with Lyft. Same goes with Shopify. Amazon, right? Amazon is recruiting 10 people. I mean, hundreds of companies, so Amazon can sell their product. But they all not deal with manufacturer and products. Same goes with Activate Breakthrough. Once you created, Activate Breakthrough is just the name, but once you created your business, right? You have your own business. When you created your own business, it's your business. This is just the platform, right? Activate Breakthrough will help you sell your product. But do you have a product? That's why we already have the product research, right? We are going to have a product, so that way we can tell Activate Breakthrough that we have this product and activate and sell my products to all around the world, global. All you need to do is just share your link to all around the world, to social media, right? And once everything click that, it will see everything. Activate Breakthrough will do the rest, right? And I will share you the payment later on. But of course, because this is the platform, we have to pay them, right? But you have to have product. And our product, so what you can get inside the Academy is personal website and funnels, which is we provide you with all of the website, sell page, and email campaign that you need to have a successful business, which is ClickFunnels. This is an example, all right? ClickFunnels for $199 per month, Aweber for $20 per month. The value of that is $2,628. This is monthly, guys. As long you're using this, it's monthly, right? If you just stop paying, if you stop, then obviously you're not paying anything, but you will continuously use the product so it can sell all over the world, right? So personalized training dashboard, you get a dedicated learning dashboard with everything you need to create your online business, from training to support areas to free resources and website for your business. Right? And we're using Kajabi, which is $199 a month, and the value is $2,388. And then this is the product research, which is value is prices, which is the product research that we teach you on how to pick the most profitable product to sell online and what our community is already having the most success with, right? And this is the example of the product. What is the benefits of the product? Number one, we have this EMF radiation blocker protecting. Those EMF radiation blocker is, you know how we all have lots of telephone in our household. We have laptop, we have microwave, we have oven, and anything machine that create radiation, and once it builds up, it's no good to our health. It drains our brain and then cause us any cancers, right? So what the machine do, we had a meter to show you, to share you how much radiation in your household, and when you start turning this on, all that radiation will block. And that's how you start feeling sleeping properly. You're not thinking too much because radiation makes you awake to think too much, especially to think you're stressed. And when you think you're stressed, you stay awake, and then you'll have 2-3 hours. You wake up grumpy and tired, and you start working, you're grumpy to everywhere, right? And then the next one, number 2, is Air UV LED purification system. This is just a small machine that you can place it to everywhere in your any house areas, or you can buy multiple for your living room or to each bedroom that you want, to make sure that you are inhaling the proper air environment, all right, in your household. That's why it's Air UV LED purification system. Number 3, we had it's a supplement, organic supplements that slow down your aging process. We also have machines to lubricate and cushions, right? We have it could flush out your bad toxins and poisons in your body. It super hydrates your body. It normalizes blood pressure, especially when you have high cholesterol. It supports healthy colon function. This is actually a benefit for me, and I've been using it so good. It gives me a lot of benefications, all right? Number 9, help reduce chronic pain, especially when you have arthritis or gout, right? Number 10, relieve asthma. You have asthma and chronic respiratory infections. Number 11, gave you more energy. This is 1,000 better than Gatorades. And number 12, normalize blood sugar and insulin if you have any diabetic. Now, if you have all these symptoms, how much money you will spend to have all this? A lot of money, right? But our product, if you have this product, it could prevent you. Or if, let's say you don't have these symptoms yet, right? And you're using our product already, it will prevent, right? If it comes to health, you have to fix it, because health is wealth. And prevention is always better than cure. So if you have all this product in your household, it will prevent you for all this sickness, right? Now, how do I become a franchise owner, right? Like I said earlier, if you've been watching this since then, I already show you, right, that business franchise is very expensive. Now, because the internet and technology, there's no more franchise fee. What the company does is, all you have to do is you just need to purchase the product in order to become a franchise owner, as you need to be a product of the products to experience the benefits and become healthy. So what does the company do? They will waive out the franchise fee. All you need to do is use the product. Of course, you're going to have your own business. You need to support your business. And not only that, once you try the product, you will see all the benefits in your body. You will see the environment from your house. So that way you could share the experience, the testimony on every single one that you know, on every single one on your contents, right? And that's building a brand, right? because of your experience using the products. Okay? There is no sign-up fee and licensing to get started. There are no monthly qualification, quota, or the ranking. Right? Company will provide you franchise distributor number and apply your CRA. Because here in Canada, this is Canadian Revenue Agency, you have to require a GST HST business number. So if you earn over 30,000 total annual revenues, let's say you earn 3 months to 6 months, you earn 30,000. The company will give you automatically GST HST number, so that way they can remove the HST. HST is you need to pay that to the government because this is a legal business, right? You will receive a T4A at the end of the year. That's why they're doing this. You cannot skip the payment of the government. You have to pay tax no matter what. But because of that, you are legitimate business and a tax write-off. You are allowed to write off all the things that you use in your business, like your phone, maybe your office, right? Your electricity, your car, your gas, those type of things. You can write it off. Before, when you're being employee, you have no rights to write that down as expense. But now, because if you're a business owner, you can get a tax write-off, so you can get a lot of return from the government. It depends on how you use from the tax. All right, you guys getting it? So what you get inside the academy also is 2 times weekly training. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, we meet you with live to get you expert training and various topics to help you build an online business. Coaching is $4,997. That's the value per year, right? Plus, you're gonna get a value for me, because if you are joining my organizations, you will be permanently mentored by me. All right. So access to our insider community. You will get to meet, collaborate, and fellowship with hundreds of entrepreneurs will and encourage you to lift you up and help you in your journey. Also, we have online business training path. We provide step-by-step training on how to turn your social media accounts into profitable online business, right? No need for guesswork. We support you in every step of the way, which is we use School. This is like a School or Vimeo, $99 each. Cost value of $2,376. And here is our trainer that you can learn. This is our mentor and trainer. They all become millionaires and billionaires already, right? So if you want to become a millionaires and billionaires, you need to be in the proper trainer, right? If don't listen to your friends. Listen to your friends if they're already millionaire and billionaire. But if you're gonna ask a friend to get an opinion that is not successful, they will give you an unsuccessful answer, right? So I'll give you another example. If you go to 4 people who loves to drink alcohol, you will be the 5th one. If you go to 4 people who loves to gamble, you will be the 5th one. If you go to 4 people who loves to use drugs, you'll be the 5th one. But if you go to 4 people who wants to become successful, you will be the 5th one. If you go to 4 people who already a millionaire, you will be the 5th millionaire. You guys getting it? So you need to choose the right environment for you to become successful. So if you listen to those people that is not successful, it's a waste of time, right? You need to listen to all our trainees who become successful. These are all our mentors, right? And we have lots of them. Okay, you can choose and pick whatever you want. You know what I mean? So once you went to the inside the course, first you need to renew your mind. Like I said, you have to start with the renewal. You have to create your new you and clear up your mind so you can start your new you, right? And then once you finish the course, you will go to high profit franchise. This is how you start to see all the manufacturers that we have, the product, all the products, what's the benefits, and how big is the company and how they started, what's the compensation plan, okay? And then here is a business launch 1. Once you finish the course, you're going to move to business launch 1. This is how you started putting your business whatever name you want, either you and your husband or wife, you and your kids, or whatever you want to do in your name, right? And then business launch 2, same process. Business launch 3 is more of systematized. And then activate breakthrough online mastery. Once you build all this launch business, you'll be in setting up on the weekly online mastery. It's like we have a master sessions on how to build your business faster. All right. And then from that training, you have a Facebook ads beginners, right? Facebook organic strategies, social media, 2025 Hoodle. We got Instagram marketing, right? We have millionaire mindset. YouTube viral is coming soon. We have legacy training vault. These are all the powerful courses that you will learn inside the academy. All right. So the total cost, you get all the tools and all the skills and knowledge to use the tools with a total value of $12,389. So these are all the value that it comes up, right? And this is the exactly value that if you Google it, this is the exact price. But this is not our price, right? But for me, learning all the personal development, having automation tools, $12,389 is nothing compared if you can earn 5 to 10 million in 3 to 5 years. Actually, this is nothing. But our price is not 12,000. Our price is not even 6,000. Our price is not even 1,000. Our price is not even 500. Our price is not even 100. Our price is only $29 per month to have an automation business like this. How good is that? Everybody can afford it. It's less than $1 a day. $29 US. Where can you find that? And those are the new economy that builds, right? It's actually $99 before, and it all went down because the more people it gets in, the more less and less. All right. And this is the comparison. Okay. I already showed you earlier, value $12,389 compared to only $29 per month. And this is the recap, right? This is the value. If you add that up, it's $12,389. And this is all the training that you get, right? Shout out to Ronnie, right? Hi, Ronnie. Thanks for watching. Right? So so you get the automation for just $29 instead of $12,389. But you will see the personal develop you are. You will see all the coaching that's helping you. You will hear the master sessions. And the good thing about it, this $29 will help you sell all around the world. All you have to do is give your business link to them, and the automation will work for you. And this is why you wake up one day, you got 18 products, 20 contracts, 30 contracts, 50 contracts, because of how much you share your online link to all your social media. You know what I mean? Hi, Ronnie. If you're just watching, make sure you re-watch the whole thing. I give a massive value on how to learn, right? Because if you take the course and join my organization, you will be able to, right, accelerate your journey to achieving your dreams. Okay. Number 2 is attain your desire, especially those elusive goals. Number 3, watch your income soar, because like I said, your job is to learn for 1 month, 30 days. Give your 30 days to me. Ignore all the distraction. Even talk to your wife, stay there. I'm here, but I'm not here. Because I want to focus on these courses for $29 a month. I want to finish in 1 month. And at the same time, Mike is helping me close the deal, right? While I'm learning, right? So watch your income soar. This is why we earn 10. I will help you on your first one to earn 10K, close at least 20 deals. All right? And then experience a newfound sense of self-worth. Number 5, ignite transformative change that lasts. Okay? Transformative change that lasts forever, right? Your life will be strong life, not weak life or easy hard life. Number 6 is shift your self-perceptions for the better. Break free from old habits and cultivate new ones. Build unshakable confidence and dispel doubt. Banish procrastinations for good. You know how hard to remove the procrastinations in our life? It's too hard. But because of the formula that I'm sharing, it could banish it. It could give you the proper system that you need to work on. Number 10, witness a remarkable improvement in your relationship. Number 11, elevate your leadership skills. 12, gain unparalleled clarity in your life. By the way, elevate your leadership skills. I already created Mike Salazar Leadership and Growth Mindset. So if you guys missed it, make sure you watch the episode 1 in YouTube series, okay? I think I finished the 30, but those are 130 episodes. It's because of my business. I hold it a little bit just to finish more. But I'm already in 60 episodes. I just released episode 30, all right? And number 12 is gain unparalleled clarity in your life. Oh, what happened? Right? 13, find true fulfillment in every aspect. 14, overcome burnout and overwhelm effortlessly. Number 15 is achieve enduring success that stands the test of time. All right, this is what you're going to learn from the course. And with my organizations, you will learn lifetime mentored by me. Okay, so how to start your business? This is the good one. To start a business, you need a product because Activate Breakthrough is just the automation platform. In Amazon will not work if it doesn't have the company product, right? Same thing with automation. Same thing with Activate Breakthrough automation. If our Activate automation doesn't have a product, they have nothing to sell. So this is why you need to work on our company so you can have your product. And then Activate Breakthrough Academy will do the rest. It's because our company is more than 50 plus years. What happened? We have this financial institute that's helping the company to buy the product so you can use it, and plus you have products to sell from Activate Breakthrough, right? It's because the company is trusted. We have the financial institute to lend you money. So the good news is you're not coming out. You don't need to buy your franchise. You don't need to buy a business because the money is not coming from your own pocket. The money, it will come to financial institute. It all depends on your credit score. Now, if you don't have a good credit, then you can start buying your own product, which is it's still affordable, right? And what you do is the same thing. In any business, you have to invest. You have to buy a business in order for you to become successful. Like what I said in Cash Flow Quadrant. Who do you want to become? Is you need to become a business owner. You need to become entrepreneurs in order for you to have your own franchise so you can get paid 24 hours a day, whether you're in vacation, whether you're playing basketball, swimming, or here teaching. You get paid because you have hundreds of people of franchises. You guys getting it? So let's go back here. If you start a business, all you need to do, let's say this is you, and then you fill up the application for the bank. It all depends on your credit score, and you will find out how much you can afford, and then you buy a product. So once you buy a product, this product is for your personal use because you don't need to buy franchise fee. All you need to do is buy a product just to start so you can get a distributor number, and all of a sudden, boom, you will register your distributor number to Activate Breakthrough. Activate Breakthrough will sell all the products, whatever products you have, right? And once you start making money, right? What I recommended, because we want to build a trust from the bank that we need to pay them right away, and it's up to you if you want to pay them right away, but what I suggest is just pay them 50% once you start making money from Activate Breakthrough, right? 50%, and then 25% to pay out your mortgage, debts, and bill, right? And then 25% for yourself, because you need to reward. You need to pay yourself. You need to reward yourself, right? I pressed too much again. There you go. So you need to pay yourself as reward, at least 25%. And then when you start making money again, if the Activate Breakthrough is keep flowing, right? Because remember, it's automations. Either in Philippines, by the way, or in States, there's some financial institute that they give with interest. But here in Canada, there's interest. But it's still affordable interest. And you can pay out anytime you want. If you make a lot of money, mind you, you still have work. You're only spending time in automation for 2 to 3 hours. That's it. So if you make more money on Activate Breakthrough compared to your work, then it's time to you to choose, because I rather you work hard on your own dreams, on your own business, rather than working hard on someone else's dream, right? So if you work hard on your own dreams, which is good, the more focus you work on Activate Breakthrough, the more money you can get, right? So where were we? Yeah, so after that, you pay yourself 25%. And once you pay this out, then it goes to you 50% mortgage, 50% yourself, right? Plus your work. Until you paid up all your mortgage, debts, bills, then you can start thinking, am I going to quit my job? Am I going to quit my burning 9-to-5 job, right? Burn out, you mean? You know what I mean? So, are you guys ready to share you the compensation plan? This is just an example. This is like a basic compensation plan each customers, right? Activate Breakthrough is a high ticket model. And as you know, I already been in the business, small retail pet store, for low ticket selling. I did exactly the same procedures dealing with a customer, especially cheap customers. All I got is headache. For 6 years, I've been doing that. Same work, same application, same procedure. But all I make is $20 to $60 commissions or profit. But here, our company pays you 30 to 70% profit. And they only do high ticket sales. Exactly the same work, same hours, same procedure. But what you make is way more. It's 10 times better. For example, low ticket sale, you get paid $10 compared to high ticket 100. You get 100, you get 1,000. You get 1,000, you get 10,000. You know what I mean? It's 10 times better, right? So your first, again, right? It could be more because Activate Breakthrough sell more, but this is just the average. And then if those people who doesn't approve on the financial institute, it could be less, right? But not so less. So your first income on this company, let's say Activate Breakthrough, find a customer for you, your first commission is $13.20. And then the second one, $19.80 right away. Imagine. That's how the company stayed 50 plus years, because they're generous about commissions. And then the third one, the third customer is same thing, $19.80, right? And then the fourth one is $26.40, and then it's gonna go longer. You will see more of the compensation plan, how it works to reach $3,300 per customer, and then here $3,300, and the last 70% profit is $3,960 per sale. Imagine if you, because the more you sell, the more it rank ups your rank, so you can get more motivation and sell more. And that's how the company is generous. And not only that, they will give you another incentive, indirect bonus, indirect commission up to 8 level, right? Up to 8 level. After 9 level, you got nothing. If you find 8 level franchises, right, you will get those commissions, right? Exactly 100% same thing on what level you are. Let's say you're in this position, 1320. After 8 level indirect, let's say this is you, or the first customer, the activate breakthrough find the first customer, and then you help the customer to have a franchise, right? To go down. They're not like this, it's going down. And this is a patented compensation plan that nobody can copy. This is why company lasts for 50 plus years, because they are patented the commission, the compensation plan, the payout, right? You guys following so far? So I'll give you guys more clarity on how we get paid more. Let's say this is level 2 affiliated, right? You get direct sales and your first salary is 1320. Now, this is your activate breakthrough, sell this for your first customer, and you make one sale, which is 1320. Now, you will help this person to have a franchise, because remember, I rather get 100 franchise and earn 1% rather than work on my own, and then when I stop working I don't get money. But what about this company is 100%, right? So normally when you have this, after 1320, it will go lower all the way down. On multi-marketing level are like that. They're lowering down. What about this? It's never go. It goes down after 7, 8 level, then 9 level, it goes 0. Let me tell you something, right? Let me explain it to you, not tell you. Let me explain it. So when you have the level 2, right? So this activate breakthrough got another sale. You put it here. You got 2 sales, right? Time is 1320. See the difference? It's still the same amount, 1320. And then level 3, exactly the same. So it will double up, because once you get 1 times 2 times 4, right? Because it double, it multiplies, right? Because everybody wants compensation plan, everybody wants franchise, so it doubles up. And then you go, right? 8, you see the difference? You go all 1320, 1320. 16 times 1320 is 21. 32 cells is 1320. After 7, right? After 8 level is 660. It went down. 1320, then it went down to 660. And then after 9 level, you got nothing, but you have incentives. You have coaching incentives. You got profit sharing. You got bonuses. But you don't have commission. But you're not gonna stop from here, because once you get promoted, you'll be in 3A, right? By the way, if you calculate all this, it will total you 252,100. Now, this is just the illustration. Is provided for information purpose to facilitate your understanding of the marketing plan. This is just an example. It could be more because we sell more, or it could be less, right? The above data must not be considered a guarantee of the future result. Those are my disclaimer, all right? Because it's really up to the activate breakthrough. It's really up to you on how much you send all your link all around the world, all right? And then after this, you will not stop. So the next person you will be promoted as 1980 commissions, and same goes. Right? Same goes. So from 980 all the way down here, once you hit 7 level, it goes down to 1320. 8 level, it goes down to 660. After 9 level, it's 0. Right? And the total is 293,700. Now, once you finish this, you'll move on to the next one. right? And then you promote it as 2640 per customers, right? Same goes 2640, 2640, 2640 up to level 6, 1980, 1320, 660, and then 9 level 0. Same goes again to 5A, which is you promoted as 3,300, and then 3,300, right? All the way down to 5 level. Right? 5 level, it goes 2640, 6 level, 1980, 1320, 660, then 0. You guys following so far? And the last one, which is 3960. And this is just the average. This is in the middle, my brother and sister. This is the middle. It could be less or could be more, because if you get more, it's way bigger than 3960. Right? Same goes 3960, 3960, 3960. After 4 level, 3300, 2640, 1980, 1320, 660. And then the total is 328,680. Imagine, this is your automations. This is not you who deal with it. This is your automation, deal with it. And this is why you call it smart. This is why you call it franchising. Right? Wherever you go. And this is why when you go join my organization, you will see thousands of people has been helped. There's one guy I heard earn 100,000 in one day. In one day profit. Right? And I miss them, but one day I will be in their stage, because there's thousands of leaders who attend in San Diego last 3 days ago, and those leaders already have has been helped hundreds of people already. And as I promised myself that one day I will be there, because since I let go, since I hit the rock bottom, I don't want to go there anymore. I want to go up. And that's what my promise to you is, to serve you all the way to go up. So join me, decide today. And the good thing about it, when you decide today for just $29, you can try for 7 days. All right. And also, this is a faith business. But if you have a different religion, you have universal religion, or you call it creator, you can do neutral. We have different, right? If you don't want to do the automation, that's fine. You can do the company, which is, we call them neutral. It's for all around the religions. But if you are different religious, if you are faith business, if you're a faith business, then this business is good for you. If you're not a same religion, right, and you like the business, then we have neutral. For neutral is more people, because it's all universal religion, all different creator, right? It's way more. It's more than 1 million compared to the platform, because the platform, who made this platform, is about faith and business. And this is how I get in, because I surrender my faith to Him, to God, because you need the creation in our life, right? So I hope you guys understand it well. And if you decide today, then tomorrow, July 1 to July 28, I'm available to focus. I'm showing you all this formula to start your momentum for 28 days, because 29 I'm going out, and I will do another coaching on September. So August I'm not doing coaching. September I will do coaching. October and November I'm not doing anything, and then I will do maybe 3rd week on December. Only 3 weeks on December. So take advantage while I'm free, but you still can go with automation, because automations are more of a skills and training. I'm more of a self-development, grow your skills, your mindset, and transformations, right? So by being said, that's it for now, and then I'll share you another one on how to start your 10K month goal settings, right? There's already an assignment that I will share you. All you have to do I will share you the link on how to start on automation. Try it for free on 7 days. It's free, okay? But you will give your information, of course, and then after 7 days, the automation, the Activate Breakthrough will ask you if you want to continue it before they charge you on your debit, right? And that's good thing about it. So once you continue it, and I know you will love it because you will learn a lot of things, skills, especially on how to automate it, then you can continue. For just $29, there's nothing to lose, right? And then if you want all the way, then continue it. But if you are in different religion, right? If you are a neutral, because there's some different religions, then you need to contact me directly, because I will share you the different platform on that, right? There's a neutral platform and there's faith business platform. You guys get it, right? So again, hopefully I give you a lot of massive value. Hi Richelle, how are you? If you guys just popping in, make sure you rewatch the video all the way, because I give a lot of a massive value on how to make your life better, right? How to transform yourself and how to remove the blockage, the stuck, the trap in your life, and to get the abundance, the wealth abundance in your life, right? And who you need to become. All that is all covered for this presentations. Now, it's gonna take time before I start doing live again, because I need to focus on my coaching. And if I have time, then maybe I can push it in, but not guaranteed to learn this. But you can rewatch the live. But live FB, they remove every 30 days, right? So make sure you immerse to this lesson for today. And once again, my name is Mike Salazar. Thank you for your support. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to Rochelle, right? To Ronnie, to Christy, right? And for more people out there, thanks for support. And again, there's no change if there's no changes in your life. See you on my next live video. Bye for now.